BRICS is an acronym that refers to a group of emerging economies: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These countries are often grouped together because of their growing economic influence, large populations, and potential to reshape the global economic landscape. They are seen as significant players in the world economy and are often contrasted with the traditional economic powers like the United States, European Union countries, and Japan. The BRICS countries are known for their rapid economic growth, abundant natural resources, and expanding middle classes. They have been working together on various political and economic issues through formal meetings and discussions. Their collective influence in international organizations like the United Nations and the World Trade Organization has been increasing, and they often advocate for reforms to the global financial system to better reflect their growing economic importance. De-Dollarization refers to the process through which a country or group of countries reduces their reliance on the United States dollar, USD, in their international transactions, reserves, and financial systems. This can happen for various reasons, including concerns about the stability of the US dollar, the desire to have more control over monetary policy, and geopolitical considerations. Countries may choose to de-dollarize by using alternative currencies in trade agreements, conducting transactions in their own currencies, diversifying their foreign exchange reserves into other assets like other currencies or commodities, and creating regional financial institutions that operate independently from the US dollar-dominated global financial system. De-dollarization is often a complex and gradual process, as the US dollar has been the world's primary reserve currency for many decades. Its widespread use in international trade and finance has given the U.S. significant economic and geopolitical influence. Countries attempting to de-dollarize must carefully manage potential risks and ensure that alternative systems are robust enough to handle the challenges that may arise from reducing their dependence on the U.S. dollar. Both the BRICS countries and the concept of de-dollarization are related to shifts in the global economic order and reflect efforts by various actors to reshape and rebalance the international economic system. The BRICS group of emerging nations has invited 6 more countries to join the bloc, which aims to challenge perceived Western dominance in global affairs. China's President Xi Jinping, one of the original member countries, called the expansion historic as the summit wrapped up in Johannesburg. Iran was the surprise among the countries invited to join the bloc of emerging economies. Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Egypt, Argentina, and Ethiopia were also tapped. The 5-nation group of emerging economies known as BRICS, which views itself as a counterweight to the West, has invited 6 more countries to join, most of them from the Middle East, during its summit in Johannesburg this week. The choices by the current members, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, contained a few surprises, the biggest being the addition of Iran, which joined 3 other Middle Eastern states, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Egypt. Argentina and Ethiopia rounded up the half-dozen nations tapped for inclusion, while Indonesia, which was thought to be among the top candidates for admission, did not make the cut. The expansion was a victory for China's leader, Xi Jinping, who strongly backed the rapid addition of new members. But Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India was said to be concerned about adding nations close to Beijing. India and China have border disputes and tend to consider each other potential adversaries.